All right, what's up, guys? Back again. Yeah, this is gonna be my second video, but I uploaded a video yesterday. I'm gonna upload them the first time. The one I uploaded yesterday is the ones you guys gonna see first, and then if you're watching this one, second one, just it's just not really a continuation, but in case I get this same synchronicity, so you can know what I'm talking about the dude. It's like he'll see me on the bridge and he chooses to synchronize with me. When I get at a certain part of the bridge, it's 11:15 right now, still way early, so there's no point in me really going all the way at the end. I'm just gonna chill over here, like in the middle of the bridge, like I like to do over here. Chill, vibe out, look at this nice view while I talk. I really hope you guys have been staying focused, man. I really hope you guys have been taking care of your health, your well-being. Because one thing I can say about this program, bro, is you deal with it so long, you see how you're in a controlled reality. You got all these Freemasons, Wiccans, evil people lurking and watching, placing these people with no souls around you to torment you all day. Trust and believe, man, I know exactly how you feeling, T.I. There's days where I feel like I can't go on anymore. I feel like giving up. But at the end of the day, bro, for whatever reason, we have to fight to live, bro. Not sure why, but we got to fight to live, and that makes living much more precious, much more worth living, when your back is against the wall, when everybody around you want to see you dead, want to see you fail. And you keep standing up, you keep walking through all the destruction that they're trying to put you through. People like me is not going to be here forever. I already know this life I'm not supposed to live until I'm gray and old, like many of us want to. The price comes with speaking truth, and it's really exposing the darkness of this world comes with death. And that's just what it is. And I have no fear for something that, is inevitable, Well, I fear something that's, is just due to happen. And I feel like this world wants you to be fearful of it, for a reason. I'm not saying, be suicidal or anything, live your life to the fullest, But there's people down here who's really down here. This world is a test for you, This world is your test. This world is your school, To grow out of your old ways and become something more, But if you remember, now, so yesterday, right? I record this same dude right here. I said, when I get to the side of the bridge, no matter what time he gets here, he's going to synchronize with me. And right now the time is 11:18. Yesterday, when I got towards the end of the video and I showed this asshole right here, it was literally fucking 11. It was like 11:50, 11:58. So that just proves to me how it's like, as a TI, they always got to have people around you in a scripted reality, They always got to have the same asshole. So every time I get to this part of the bridge, I'm going to see this agent, this community devil, this stalker, See, and that's exactly why I recorded it. And I'm going to upload both videos so you know what I'm talking about, But this is exactly what I be talking about, bro. Got you in a scripted reality. Literally, yesterday's video, when I got done talking, it was damn near time for me to go to work. And I just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna walk. So that's how I know they be waiting for me, because usually I wait in the middle of the bridge, bro, and I'll just sit there, until it's time to go to work. And I just notice him. He always seemed to synchronize right there, right in front of me or whatnot, So that just proves my point even more, bro. I'm not even on the time frame. This is exactly what I be talking about in my videos, bro. How it's like, it don't matter what time of the day. I can leave 30 minutes early, 30 minutes late, fuck, they still gonna make sure they have the same people on my path. This is perfect example. So you going, like, I almost feel like cutting the video off now so I could just upload the first video now. you know, and then upload this short. You feel me? Like, just to show y'all the bullshit, bro. So if you watch the whole first video, you know, sorry it's 30 minutes, but, you know, literally, this what a nigga deal with all day, every day. I even did tests like this when I was working at my job, when I was over in CCAC college, and I used to walk to work every day because I stay in the heart of downtown, and where I used to work is on the north side, so it was walking distance. You know, I just had to walk across the bridge and I'll be there. But every time I would get to like the end of the bridge, like how this synchronicity they using this asshole, you know, they at the end of the bridge they will always have somebody holding their phone up, you know, acting like they taking a picture of me or whatnot. You know, it's very sick behavior, bro. That's why I speak against this shit. I'm not sure why this shit exists, why these people do this shit, bro, but these are the people that need to be off, bro. These people don't deserve to be drawing breath, bro. You know, I'm not, you know, promoting any violence, or I'm not saying I'm a person that's gonna dish out that damage. I'm just saying, bro. You know, it's funny how we're the crazy ones, we're the weird ones, we're the ones losing our heads, but, you know, you constantly got these people around here trying to synchronize with us and fuck with us. Like, literally, if you watch the first video, you see what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Literally the same exact place. And I think I even said that in that video. I was like, look, the same part of the bridge, he's gonna synchronize with me every time. And I even think I said yesterday I'm gonna go earlier. You know, it's 11:21, so it was like 11:15 when he passed. Yesterday, it was literally almost time for me to go to work. It was like 11:58 or something. So it's like, oh, now you decide, no, I'm coming down here earlier, so now you're leaving earlier now. And I don't know where this nigga coming from, but I just know this nigga synchronizing with me way earlier. Yesterday, it was like when I started to walk this direction after I was making the video, it was literally time for me to go to work. I think it was towards the end of the video too. You know? Like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Like how this shit consumes your life. You know, and it sucks when you have heightened senses. You know, some people might say we have sixth senses, and you just know when you're just around a bunch of fake ass people. You know, they like to portray we're fake. You know, we're not being real. You know, we're not being, you know, it's like they trying to label us what they are, bro. These people are the most fakest, weirdest, craziest fucking people known to man, bro. And they are around here turning innocent fucking civilians crazy. You know, you always wanted to ask yourself, how the fuck you see people in the street talking to themselves, looking like they done lost their fucking marbles. Come on, man. If a human was left alone, not being bothered by other humans, you know, I feel like you would develop and grow and be better. You know, but when you're dealing with this isolation, people playing psychological games, you know, people, you know, playing all these like social games and noise street theater, like, it's just like, man, dude, it's like the more I experience this crap, the more I just see this world for what it is, and it's just hell. You know? Look, literally came over here early in the same part of the video yesterday. It was time for me to go to work. So you telling me you just waiting on the bridge, bro? You just waiting on so every time I come, and I noticed the first night I worked, bro. Well, the first night I came in, I didn't see nobody, and it's the second night, you know, that's when they start. It's like they gotta wait and see your path, and then they always gotta have. It's like, bro, like I'm telling you, bro, it's like this is the type of people I just want to smack the fuck out of, bro, because it's like, why you synchronizing with a nigga, bro? Like, why? It's like, bro, it's like these. Look, and here I go making a video, and my phone's randomly just cutting off, right? I'm not even touching the screen, bro. There's no reason for me to touch the screen. Like, my phone's cutting off and shit. Like, man, dude, they just control so much, and they really be butthurt when you be speaking the truth. Like, there's no reason for my phone to cut off. I have 70 free gigabytes, bro. I have a stick in here, dude. Like, there's no reason why my phone should be cutting off, bro. And I just deleted all my videos and restarted. So it's like, there's no reason, bro. Like, niggas going as far as just randomly turning off your phone. They hear you talk, you know, they hear you talk about the program up. Time to fuck with them. You know, they got to show you that, you know, since they can't control us, they got to control everybody outside of us. They got to control everything and everyone outside of us 24/7, bro. Literally controlled environment. Every day you step foot outside, bro. Literally. Like, you see that shit, bro? It's like, I can't get over the fact, bro, because it's just so funny how when you switch to a new job, they always got somebody to do that dumb ass shit. These cop weird ass niggas, bro. Y'all don't catch real monsters, bro. Y'all create monsters, dude. Because after dealing with this shit for so long, it's like, bro, I should just bust this nigga in the head the next time I see him, bro. Like, that's what they want you to do, bro. Spaz out on these niggas, bro. And it's just crazy because, like I said, bro, I swear like I got heightened senses, bro. I could just tell when I got a bunch of crisis acting fake ass people in my city, bro. Like you niggas is so fake, bro. It's just so annoying when you just get around every location you go to, you just look around, you got motherfuckers, you know, side-eyeing you and shit. It's like, nah, I know what schizophrenics feel like, bro. Like, don't get it wrong, bro. I don't let that shit get to me. I don't give a fuck. I just acknowledge the bullshit, and I know there's something very evil going on, so I'm just spreading my truth to the rest of the world. How, nigga, y'all need to stop worrying about, oh, celebrities are sellouts and, you know, the 1%ers. And nah, nigga, these niggas got whole communities under lock, bro, under control. Y'all worried about one Diddy when, nigga, there's 1,000 Diddies within your community right now, bro. The fuck out of here, bro. And that's just real shit, bro. Y'all it's like they got y'all focused on shit that don't matter, bro. While real devils live their best lives, bro. Real evil motherfuckers. That's why you hear about this sick shit around the world, bro. All these niggas, death and destruction just oh man, all this stuff is happening because y'all ain't worried about the niggas who's really causing it, bro. It's like even with this program, it's just man, it's like, it sucks when you see like the world is just a stage, bro. And then when you acknowledge all the fake shit and you acknowledge the setup, how they controlling people's lives, and you know, it's just like there's no other choice but to call it out and tell your other brothers and sisters what's going on. And you guys just got niggas, oh, nigga, you crazy, nah, what you talking about? And they're like, nah, hey, you speaking gibberish, you know? It's like, it's perfectly set up, bro, to a bunch of programmed ass people. When you see the truth and you try to explain that shit to a programmed mind, bro, it's like these niggas so far indoctrinated, so far controlled that fail-safes go off in their brain. This is why I like having discussions about certain topics. You know, I like to hear if, you know, the existence of God is real, or the existence of, you know, is it spirituality? Is the God over this world is a demon or something? Like, you know, it just like there's just something in me that screams to just want to think differently than what this world programmed us to think like, bro. And it's like I'm demonized, or nah, you just don't see the light of God. And it's like, bro, like, oh my goodness, bro. Like, I'm just so sick and tired of this world, bro. You know? I just know I don't desire to be around a bunch of people that's too busy worrying about scapegoating and, you know, labeling somebody a monster, you know, calling you a murderer, crazy PDF file, you know, with no history of nothing, no history of, you know, harming nobody, touching nobody. You just a man minding your own business, chilling in your own life, trying to figure shit out, you know. You just got a bunch of just weird, the real weirdos, the real crazy ass people constantly just speaking on your name, you know, to try to, in hopes they can instill fear in you, or hopes that they can, you know, break your mind, have you paranoid, you know, scared. And it's like, bro, fuck y'all niggas, bro. I ain't never gonna be scared of y'all, bro. I don't give a fuck if I die behind this shit, man. I'm not jinxing myself or nothing, you know. I'm just speaking the real, bro. I'ma speak my truth, bro. Y'all played me out once, bro. Got me to delete all my videos. I had so much proof. You know, just this little tidbit with the dude walking past or whatever. That's just a little piece of the things I've been experiencing, bro. Like, I remember I used to make videos like, hey, watch, I'm gonna get to this certain intersection and these two people gonna cross. You know, I'm gonna get over here, this dog walker gonna come here. You know, I made so many videos like that, bro. I was like, this program in Pittsburgh, they know me, bro. You know, I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm not trying to show, you know, antagonize these people. I'm just calling it for what it is, bro. It's just like whatever this program is, bro, they got me on the list to where, nigga, everywhere I go in this city, bro, niggas are going to be fucking with me. You know, it is what it is. But, you know, I know and they know, nigga, it took a whole fucking community to try to do me in, bro. It took a whole population. Y'all gotta, you know, y'all want to use indirects and subliminals about, oh, I'm weak, I'm soft, I'm a bitch. Yeah, but I got 1,000 people every day, you know, harassing the shit out of me wherever I go. But I'm a bitch, you know, and I'm still enduring, right? I'm still adoring. I'm still finding new job locations. I'm getting fired for no reason. Like, literally, niggas is lying on my name, bro. Niggas is firing me a week after I work. You know, like, it's like they had to get everybody together, you know, to, instead of, you know, if you get in trouble for something at work, they'll call you the same day or the next day. Nah, these niggas want to wait a week to fire me. like, yep. Phone cuts off again. Granted, it started to sprinkle, so it could have just been that. But yeah, man, I even forget what I was saying. More people end up coming on the bridge or whatever. But like, I don't know, bro. This shit is just a joke, bro. Like, it's like these people are so obsessed with control, bro. It's like everything in this world is meant to control us. And you could be a hermit, bro. Somebody away, someone not in society. It's like these niggas will find out who you are just because you're not in an environment where being controlled. And they're like, like, it's like these niggas will find you, bro. And it's like you'll start noticing the torture. Like, they trying to, you know, these niggas can't let you be free in the middle of the woods somewhere. Like, niggas they'll literally, I actually know people that had property in the middle of nowhere, bro, and had cops find them, bro, and talk about, oh, you can't do this out here. Oh, but you'll let a motherfucker be homeless in the heart of the city, sleeping under a bridge, though, right? The fuck out of here, bro. You know, niggas will start putting up tents, and then you'll see like a community somewhere homeless, and then, you know, next thing you know, the cops is coming kicking everybody out. Like, come on, bro. Y'all don't want to give a nigga a place to live, nothing. Even when you go out in nature and you be like, man, fuck this city. They going 10 miles, 15 miles, 30 miles off the grid to find you and tell you can't live out here. Who are these people, dude? Like, these niggas so obsessed with control, bruh. That's the God of this world, bruh. Control. A controlling God. You know? Don't ask questions. This is this. This is that. Believe in that. Believe in this. Believe. This is why, bro. This is, like, I think about shit like that. This is why I know, like, I'm a real free thinker, bro. Because it's like, I be thinking like that. It's like, bro, what if everything they told us is a lie and fake and none of this shit exists? But at the same time, it's like, you know, I be doubting myself. I be like, man, sometimes it's like, what the hell? I just want to make sure I wasn't tripping. I just want to make sure I wasn't tripping, dude. What the? Now you see how that shit stands out to me. All right, just had to make sure I wasn't tripping, dude. What the? There's a piece of land floating, bruh. That shit looks so out of place, bro. Mad creepy. Android phone, I can't really see, so forgive me. That shit looks so odd, bro. Yo, what the hell is that? Yo, that shit move. I'm turning off the video, bro. Turning off the video, bro. That shit move. Well, my phone can't focus anymore. What the hell is that, dude? That is so odd, bro. Completely forgot what I was talking about, dude. It was like, what the fuck? Yo. There's no way that's just a random piece of land floating. You know, bro. I don't know, man. It's just, you know, life is beautiful. But, you know, life can feel not worth living anymore once you get placed in this program. And you got niggas, you know, trying to synchronize with you every day, like literally try to put you in a controlled environment. Like, I'm still thinking about that shit. That shit pisses me off so much, bro. It is like the perfect example of what I was talking about, where You know, it's like everywhere you go, you know, you hit a corner, you go to a certain store, it's like they gotta have somebody synchronized with you. So the dude who just did that shit, the dude who I told you synchronized it, it's early as hell. It was the beginning, 11:18, this nigga came. Yesterday it was fucking close to 12 o'clock, and he still synchronized at that spot of the bridge, bro. Like I said yesterday in the video, which I just find so funny, you know. But it's just like, just imagine that shit all day. Like, you always notice people in Pacific places, bro. And it don't even matter. It could be during your scheduled time you going to work, or it could just be random times you leave out the crib, bro. You just randomly leave the crib every time you come back. The niggas, somebody's working on an elevator, so they shut it down to where only one elevator's working, and they got the elevator stuck on floor 13. Or, like, I'm gonna try to show y'all tomorrow, when I get off, on how they had somebody waiting in the elevator waiting for your ass, bro. Like, weird ass shit, bro. All day, every day. I'm gonna show you tomorrow, because what I get, they're gonna do the same exact thing, bro. I'm gonna get home. If the elevator's not stuck on floor 13, niggas gonna be someone sitting in the fucking elevator, bro. I'm gonna make sure I remember. I'm a fucking I'm gonna set a timer to remember that, you know. Look, bright ass light bike right there on the bridge. You know, it's just crazy the amount of shit I deal with, bro. The amount of shit I see. You know, these people do so much, bro. See what bike that is. Red. Okay, so I got out the light way. It looked like they were on the bike, and then they just stopped. Oh, look, my camera's blurry again. Hey, there you go, on the bike. I moved away on the side. You know, I fucking love this bridge, dude. On utter peace, bro. Because it's like, there's nothing, like, I'm pretty sure there's people who might live over here, or if you could go this way to live somewhere, but in this whole area is nothing but like corporate buildings, you know. And it's like, niggas ain't no one staying overnight in a corporate building, bro. Only like cleaners and shit, maybe nighttime, you know, workers. But I don't know, I like working over here, dude. You know, the job too. Oh my God, I love the job, dude. I already know, you know, I don't even care. I ain't trying to jinx myself or nothing, but I already know they're gonna pull bullshit, you know. But it's like, the job easy. I ain't working with nobody, you know. I'm chilling, you know. Oh, I guess I could say that too. I guess they already start playing with me due to the trash man's coming early. So apparently for a year straight, the trash man, they even was telling me about how the trash work or whatever, but they were saying that, oh, you ain't got to worry about that. And it's so funny, because in my head I was like, oh, okay, yeah, they're gonna stop that. But I was like, all right, he was like, the trash man, they usually start coming in the AM. So it's been like there's been like a year of them doing. The second day I start working, bro, these niggas start, and it's funny because the first time he came at 3, and then the second time he came at 6, and then he was like, this nigga came in, didn't say nothing, you know. When he left, he was like, see you later, buddy. You know, I said the whole buddy, motherfuckers like to hit you with the buddy a lot, you know. Niggas did that shit. And then fucking